One, two, 1, 2, 3.
So the corn down here has done gotten kind of rancid, so I need to sweep it out. That's what I brought the broom for. I can sweep its mess out and put some fresh stuff in there. I mean, the whole idea is that it should be gone before it gets rancid. And there's some action down here. I mean, there's nothing coming up here and eating out of the trough. There's the camera. There's the trail coming out from down there. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I know they've been down here, but they ain't really eat very much. That's last week's corn. I figured that'd be just about bone dry empty, but that's left over from last week. Let's get a good bit of corn in here. Good bit. I ain't putting any more in here. Of course, peanuts were gone first night, so I moved them over to where if they dump out, they're gonna dump out into the trough there. And I would put some attractant out, but it's supposed to start raining sometime tomorrow and rain all week long. So I kind of hate to do that, but because they just soak in the ground. And when it rains on top of it, it's good for longevity, but it's not as strong. I'd rather put it here, let it sit out here dry for a while and draw whatever it is, then rain and settle it in the ground. This is down here at the pond again, so. All right, I'm gonna put some more peanuts in there and change that card out. See what all we got. Okay, like I said, I can't remember if I mentioned this or not. Anyway, I had an old bridge that went across the creek over there. It wasn't quite wide enough for me to get over, so I built a little bridge out of 4x4s and 2x4s. And I went over there and got it and took it back down because they done fixed the road to where you can go over it. Ain't no big deal. And so I went over there and got it, brought it back here, broke it down, cut it up, and made some shelves. I went from that little old plastic thing, or whatever it is. So I think that's going to be there a while. I think it's going to be there a while. I hope so. It didn't cost me anything. I used a lot of the same screws that was in it. I just backed them out and used them again. So there you go. In the story. I guess they're sunning out their wings, drying out their wings. Bunch of old buzzards, 3 buzzards up there. It's a shame they can't touch 2 of them wires at one time. They'd take care of every darn one of them. I'm sorry, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them up there and another one flying. Don't get too close, they'll puke on me on purpose. That's one of their defense mechanisms, to puke on you. Sound like a college girl. That's her defense mechanism against you, to puke on you. At Auburn University. Yeah, there you go. Huh. I think it's scatter 'em. Yeah, 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 yeah. I scattered 1, 2, 3 of them. The ugly one on top. All of them's ugly. There you go. Figure with that big wingspan, they'd touch 2 of them wires. Of course, it may knock out half the darn county's power, but they're just going down there to the next one. Scatter them off of there too.